Hello, family, and welcome to Delicious Life. This is Latanya Gilliard. How are you? Thank you for joining me in this podcast today. I'm so excited. I have the one and only, my sous chef for today is the one and only Tangie Ambrose. Now, let me warn you, she's quite addictive. Her smile is just like my theme song. It says, "My laughter is outrageous. My smile is contagious." Honey, she's all of that and a bag of chips. So here she is. No further ado, my sweetheart friend, Miss Tangie Ambrose. Hey, how are
Yes,
you?
I am fantastic. How are you? You look lovely.
You're my North Carolina sister.
Yes, yes. Who I met in LA.
Yes, but you know what? I've never asked you. Where exactly were you born?
Fayetteville.
You were born in Fayetteville.
Fayetteville, North
Okay.
Carolina.
Yeah, I knew
Yeah.
it was North Carolina, but we got
Oh,
Fayetteville, we got Charlotte.
Durham, yeah, everything. Right.
Everybody's all over the place that I know. I mean,
What
I
part were
got
you
one.
born?
I was born in Winston Salem.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, and
Yes.
that's where I met, Felicia and Felicia Green, and then
Oh,
yeah.
and
So
Kelly. Yes, all my people. Isn't that
yeah.
crazy? Such a small
Such a
world.
small world. I'm telling
Mhm.
you. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining me.
I'm
So
excited. Thank you for having me.
I know. I'm getting comfortable, girl, because I'm just ready to talk to you. I'm ready to talk to
Okay.
you. So the people who listen to my podcast know that I am a certified nutritionist and I'm very passionate about health and natural treatments of any malady, any remedy, and being careful of the things that we put onto and into our bodies.
Oh,
Okay? Try to
yes.
stay as natural as you can. It's hard. We live in a
It's
toxic world.
so hard. It's
Yeah,
harder than I had even imagined now that I'm on social media. I'm learning so much more.
girl.
It's got me
Yes.
spinning.
I mean, you do the best that you can, but you gotta. But what I find is really, I won't say sad, but it is kind of, people just don't know what they're doing. They don't understand. Like I say, read the ingredients of what you eat. But if you read the ingredients and it says maltodextrin or silicon dioxide or whatever, you buy it anyway because you think it's good, but you don't know what those things are or what they're doing to your
Right,
body.
right.
So
That's not
that's
something I've heard about. Hmm.
that's part of my mission, is to just expose all that so that you can make an informed choice.
Yes, that's good. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So I'm of the school of, you gotta know your body. Nobody should know your body better than you. No doctor, nobody should know and feel, your body better than you. So that's why I don't adhere to any one kind of eating program,
Oh, correct. I
I,
agree.
and I think I've tried them all, girl. I've done keto, I've done paleo, I've done vegan, I've done vegetarian.
Yes.
So
Yes.
right now in this age of where I am, since I had, well, my story, those who know my story, 21 years ago, I had Graves' disease. And
Oh,
Graves'
okay.
disease, I had a goiter, a girl. My goiter on my thyroid blew up so big I looked like I had an Adam's apple. And
Wow.
I felt really bad. Oh my gosh. The only thing I liked about it is that I lost weight.
Hilarious, hilarious,
I
hilarious.
lost weight like nobody's business, girl. I got so small. I ate like a pig and lost weight. I was like, I don't
Wow.
know what's going on with me, and I know it ain't right, but I'm going to ride it.
But I'm cute. Yes.
I'm going to eat whatever I want and just let this weight fall off.
Yes, 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 yes.
Until it got to the point where, I was like, okay, I feel really bad now. And my heart started racing and I had all these palpitations and I had to go to the doctor. She's like, oh, you got Graves' disease. And so I got treated with radiation, or they call it RAI, radioactive
Okay.
isotopes. It's
Okay.
basically when I took a pill and radiation zeroed in on my thyroid and killed it, which
Wow.
is bad because if I knew back then what I know now,
You
I would
could have.
never have let
Hmm.
anybody damage such a vital organ in my body because
Yeah.
put me on a roller coaster ride of sluggishness, lethargy, weight gain, all kinds of stuff. So, and
Um,
now I have to just on top of that, with menopause,
you have to be.
uh, I gotta deal with that too. So all these hormones and all this stuff is coming into play. But anyway,
Yeah.
so I wanted to talk to you, my darling, because you have been such an inspiration. Um, when you told me that you were raw, and I was
I
like,
love it.
how do you eat raw all day
Mm,
long? So talk
mm.
to us about that. What made you try that?
Well, my story, I'm from North Carolina, so I ate everything. I mean,
Girl,
my family can cook.
cook.
Yeah, everything. And everything was seasoned good, all the way down to the lima beans and the okra, everything.
Oh, and I hate
And
okra. Ugh.
oh my goodness, you haven't had, we'll talk
Slick,
about that.
slick,
It's some
slimy,
delicious
mom.
ways
Okra.
to eat okra. Oh my goodness. In the dehydrator.
Really? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I love them. But I also like them slimy too. So that's a whole nother thing. Anyway, I went to school in Atlanta and was introduced to a whole new world. But when I
Okay.
moved to LA, this is the crazy thing. When I moved to LA, I thought everything was fake. I thought the people were fake, the trees were fake, the chicken was fake, the everything was fake.
Yeah.
Now, after I went home and I realized that I was not being myself here, I came back as myself and then I started meeting a lot of real people. But during that process, something about eating chicken, it wasn't like it wasn't anything profound. It was just I looked at it and it made me sick. My body said no.
Yeah.
So then I started being a vegetarian. But Latanya, I was young. I was really not a vegetarian. What I was a person who didn't eat meat.
Gotcha. And you
So,
hardly ate any vegetables,
girl,
starches, and French
yes,
fries.
yes. Yes, lost a lot of weight. I didn't look healthy. I
Mm,
remember going home and my mother looking at me. She said, "Baby," she said, "I work day and night, Tangie, to send you some food, baby. I need you to eat." And I thought I was looking cute, but she was really, really worried about me.
yeah.
So then I stopped and started eating again, and then I tried the vegetarian lifestyle again, and I was doing better this time because I was a little old. I was actually eating vegetables, but more so the veggie nuggets and the veggie sausage. The kind that they make. So still not a lot of vegetables, but
Yeah.
and that's when I met my children's father, and he was cool with it until he got me good, and then he said, "You're gonna have to feed me some real food up in here." So that didn't work. Plus, whenever I tried to eat vegetarian, I would have to cook my vegetables, and I only had that North Carolina delicious way of cooking, and it didn't go with the LA thing. So, right before the pandemic, I kept hearing this voice say, "You need to eat more raw foods. You need to eat more raw foods."
Hmm.
Friend of mine came over and he was like, "I'm almost done eating, doing my raw fast." And I was like, "What? You're raw?" His wife was prepping him meals every day.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
like, if he can do it, I can do it. I
Yeah.
bought me a book. I read the book from start to finish. I bought everything she told me to get. And I started making these raw meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And
Hmm.
it felt like I was home. It felt like I was exactly where I was supposed to be. And I continued to eat only raw for about a year, even cooking for my children because my daughter's pescatarian. My son, he, whatever floats his boat. But I love it. I love it. I love the way it made me feel and my skin, and I lost weight,
Yeah.
and the food is so pretty, and I'm a foodie. So I get excited about food. I really do. It's like, look at this, look at this. Even shopping for it was an experience because I was in a section in the grocery store that I'd never even been in Trader Joe's. I didn't even know what some of this stuff was. I was like, oh. So that's how I got into it. And I found that it works with my North Carolina lifestyle. Like even when I went home and my aunt made me some lima beans and no, she made, what did I request? I wanted some turnips. I
Oh,
wanted
okay.
turnips. I got some turnips and some okra and black eyed peas and some fried fish. I'm sorry, fried fish. But then I can follow with raw. I can
Yeah.
follow with raw and it flushes everything
Flushes you
out.
out.
But I
Okay.
love eating raw. For breakfast, I have maybe my fruit. I might have a green apple and some blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, pumpkin seeds,
Do you make like
sunflower.
a bowl, like an acai bowl and stuff like
Yes.
that?
People tell me it's like an acai bowl, but I've never had an acai bowl. But it's a
Okay.
nice little mixture. Sometimes I'll put the apple in some almond butter and chop that up and put some fruit with that. I put
Okay.
some cinnamon, whatever. I've even made cereal raw, with just the fruits and the nuts. It's so good. Who would have thought? With the
Oh,
homemade almond milk, who would have thought? And then for lunch, I might make some sweet potatoes. It'll just be raw sweet potatoes that I shred really thin. I love that. And make my
really?
own sauce. And then for dinner, it might be, because I'm cooking for the kids now, I might make, cook some portobello mushrooms or something. And then because then my son can get the texture that he likes. My
Okay, so
daughter,
your children eat raw too?
my son will with something. My
Mhm.
daughter does. But when I was pregnant with him, you remember liver pudding?
Oh yeah.
When I was pregnant with him, I was craving something. I didn't remember what it was. I called my uncle. I said, Uncle June, what was it that we used to go to the butcher and get? And it was long and you could eat it like
Slice
that.
it.
Fried. He told me liver. I said, ah! But that's what I was craving with my son. With my
Okay.
daughter, I was craving fruits and vegetables and nuts. And so she eats fruits and vegetables. So what she'll do, she'll say, I'm not hungry. And then I'll bring out my food and it's so pretty and colorful. And she'll say,
You always know to make some extra for her, right?
for her, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So I love it. I absolutely love it. I can make Asian salads or like I last night, because it's so cold in California right now, I wanted to make some chili, raw chili out of portobello mushrooms and dried sunflowers and I mean dried tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes
But it's
and
cooked. Is
cumin.
it warm? Is it warm?
It's room temperature because I don't
Okay.
I don't I don't heat it up. I don't
See,
heat
that's
it
the
up.
only thing about raw to me. I guess because I'm a Capricorn. I was born in the cold weather and I just
Mm.
love warm comfort foods.
Whenever
So,
you come back, I have to make you some of the raw chili or send you the
okay.
recipe because the cayenne pepper kind of helps on those cold
Okay.
nights. Like there are raw soups that will fill you up. And
Yeah.
I guess if I had to heat it up, I would probably boil some water and sit it in the boiled water. But I never
Okay.
have because when I ingest it, it's just so good. Even the
Mm.
soups. Yeah. Oh my
Wow.
goodness. I might make some soup today.
So, but do you find that you have to really prep for meals or you just chop and go?
You don't have to prep it all. Well, let me let me say this. It depends on with the recipes that I do.
Okay.
It's stop and go. It's quick and easy. That's what I
Okay.
like about this lady. Mimi Kirk is the author of these books, and that's what I love. She's a mom, and she made the recipes so that they would be beautiful. You make those first before you cook for the family. That way you'll be dreaming about your own. And it takes like 5-10 minutes to do. The
Hmm.
prepping part comes with having the ingredients in the house. That
Yeah,
that's the thing.
that's the big
Because
part.
yeah, because if I don't have what I need in the house, then I have a tendency to just create something. Isn't that amazing how we can just create meals? Like
With
really?
whatever you got, we make it work. Whatever we got.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mother used to do that, and now I find my kids be like, "It's nothing to eat." And I'll go up in there. Oh, I can. I love food. You feel I love food. So
Well,
the oh,
no,
go
you
ahead.
go ahead because I was just thinking, um, oh Lord, this man is cutting the grass. Do you hear? Can you hear on my end
Nope. I just see
a
how
loud
pretty you look.
lawnmower? Okay. It's like of all days. Well, anyway, he might get on my nerves though. I hope he's fast. But anyway, I always wondered if you, you know,